Hey guys, today's review is going to be on the Sitka Fanatic jacket. This is the 2019 version of it. I don't believe they're coming out with a new one this year for this because they just came out with it last year. And I'm going to be comparing it to the Sitka Stratus. And I also have one of my old Carhartt jackets over here. I'm going to be comparing it to for sound and just kind of seeing some of the features off of those. Okay, so a couple of features of the jacket that I just wanted to highlight before I throw it on, just so I can go through all the features. Are a couple of changes that they made from the 2018 version. First of all, they did make this area up here camo instead of that gray color. Just makes it look a little cleaner. And on the edge here, they actually have a magnet built in. So when you flip the collar over, it's magnetic, so it's not trying to kind of scoot back over in the middle there or kind of mess with you there. And then they also changed the safety harness pass-through feature, so you actually have a little clip here, and you just slide it in there and close it. And they have another magnet there as well just to keep it down. And that's kind of nice because when you have the jacket on, you can still run the safety harness through without kind of having to tuck it back through your back or anything like that. So the old one was actually really similar to the Stratus jacket here, where it would just slide through like this. Okay, so that's a big change for the jacket there. So that's some of the outer changes that they have on it. Okay, I went ahead and I threw on the jacket just so you could see what it was like and I could go through the features a little bit easier. First feature on the outside here. They have this section here that they took out the Berber fleece, so it's a lot quieter when you're drawing your bow. When you shoot, you're not going to have the string hitting any of this Berber fleece here, so it's ultra quiet like that. They also took it out right here in this crease, so it's not really puffy right there, so you can fold your arm in and it's not being pushed out a lot. It's super quiet, same thing with that. And then along the bottom, they also did that where they took it out along the back there. So that way when you're going through briars and things like that, you're not going to get all caught up in those. They're not going to stick as much like they do to the Berber fleece part. So that makes it a lot more convenient like that. Okay, so next feature they have on it is they have this big pocket up top here. Has another magnetic closure. And on the inside of that, that's made for your rangefinder. It actually has a separate little pocket in there for a grunt tube. And that's why they have this mesh part here, so you can keep your grunt tube in there, and you can call when it's in your pocket. Just keep it super nice and tight like that. Then down here, they have another extra separate pocket. You can put your phone. Sometimes I'll put some extra hand warmers in there, something like that. And then the inside, they have probably one of my favorite features of this jacket is this huge kangaroo pocket. All right, so this is basically the muff built into the jacket. It's amazing. It's super warm. They actually have some little separate pockets in here. Can't really see that, but there's a separate pocket in there. And that's actually for you to put your hand warmer into. I don't usually use that. I usually just set them in there. But it's kind of nice if you wanted to keep them back away from everything else, just to keep it all organized a little better. Now for this jacket, I pretty much wore it when it was about 35, maybe 40 degrees and down. Much above that, you wouldn't want to wear it. It's a super heavy, super warm jacket for the wintertime. Also, I really, like I said, didn't have to add a lot of layers to it. The Fanatic hoodie goes really well with it, fits under it well. But like I said before, they do have the sleeves a little bit tighter, just so when you shoot a bow, you're not having all this extra bulk there. So you really can't fit a ton of extra layers underneath it there, and really you don't need a lot of layers. Also, I would highly recommend packing it in and putting on when you get to your stand. If you walk in this thing, you are going to be sweating like crazy. It's so warm. I definitely would not recommend walking in with it at all. For snow-wise, it's pretty good in the snow. Does have the windproof, waterproof, but it is going to weigh it down a little bit more when the water gets in the Berber fleece there. It also does not have a hood, and you can't get a hood for it, so that might be one thing to consider. Really, for the rain, I probably wouldn't want to wear it as much. Just without the hood, it's going to be pretty hard. But yeah, snow, I'd say it'd be fine. Get a beanie or something, you'd be good to go. But it is a very warm jacket, so make sure you take that into consideration. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do is I wanted to go through a noise test between this, the Stratus, and my old Carhartt jacket. So I'm basically just going to put them on, I'm going to move all around, and just so you can listen and kind of hear the differences between them. Okay, now granted, you're not going to be doing that in a tree stand, but just kind of to be a comparison. Here's the Stratus jacket. So you can hear it is quite a bit louder than it. Like I said before, you're not going to be doing that in a tree stand. This is also quite a bit thinner than that. I see a lot of people using the Stratus the whole season. If you're mainly hunting in the cold when it's below 35, I would recommend Fanatic. If you're looking for all season long, I could maybe see the Stratus, but definitely for cold weather, the Fanatic's the way to go. And here's the Carhartt. Now, also, this is a really old Carhartt. I've had this one probably 8 years, so it has been worn down quite a bit, so it's not going to be as loud as a newer Carhartt, but still, definitely a lot louder. The Fanatic was definitely a lot quieter than either the Stratus or the Carhartt. So yeah, if you're looking for a new jacket, you hunt in a cold area, the Fanatic is definitely a good choice, and I definitely enjoy using it.